Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Aquarius, with Saturn, your ruler, in your sign till early 2023, we are in process of a major life transit for you in redefining who you are and how you show up to the external world. And May is a critical step in that direction, as your ruler Saturn will stand still since mid of May, about to go retrograde on 23rd of May, and that would increase the pressure both physically and professionally to evolve and to take a leap from your past identity to a new one. This is a once in 29 years of Saturn in your sign, which we would be seeing external manifestation of, with growing by leaps and bounds in both your career maturity as well as a shift in your leadership style, both in your personal and professional life. The balance between your home life and career would come into focus as well, as our freedom seeking side conflicts with the duties and the karma we have to others. It is the theme of 2021. Your two rulers in conflict with each other. Very quintessential Aquarius. The one ruler is demanding discipline and the other one seeks freedom. And that would show up in every part of your life, from career, relationships to health, because all of them are in process of restructuring and becoming stronger in the process. As planets move away from your critical axis towards June, that would imbibe more fun, friends, and network going towards June. But some work needs to be done before that. We will go into all of this in detail today. This is part 2 of the video. Please do review part 1, for which I will leave the link in the description along with the key dates of this month. My name is Charu and I am your host on this journey. So let's begin. Aquarius end of April full moon got focus to your career and leadership style, both in your personal and professional life, but especially in your career life. Early part of this month would also have a lot of focus on your career. It could be a project that needs your attention, or you could be in spotlight at work, or there could be a career change that might be underway, and that could be very much true if you are an Aquarius rising sun or moon at or around 7 degree, which is January born Aquarius sun. You are being prompted to define how your next 30 years would look like with your ruler in your sign right now. Here is when we release an old mode of managing our life, our career, and our partnerships. We become free of old karma when Saturn comes back in our sign, especially for you because Saturn rules you. So we become free of old karma, chains, and fears. This process started in December for you, and it will continue all the way till 2023, till March of 2023 to be specific. But January born Aquarius or early degree Aquarius would have felt strong impact of that so far. And especially with the end April full moon, which would have come with a pressure point. If you're not on the path which promotes further maturation of your life and yields lucrative results to you, end April events would have shown you what needs to be moved on from, especially in your career. Or if you are on the path to what you really need to be doing, which is lucrative for you, it could have brought a completion, a fruition of that, but none of them would have come easily. If we have gone through the process of making the changes and started building a new outer image or identity which is more in line with who we are becoming, if we have broken out of the past security zone, we would have seen the rewards and the next level of opportunity of growth. And this process would intensify in 2022 when we would start having eclipses in your career and home houses. Eclipses create fated changes, accelerated changes. So when we'll start having eclipses in your house of career, which will in fact start from December of this year, but they will fully show up in 2022 for you, you will find accelerated shifts in your career and home life. And Saturn sort of is already preparing you for that by leaving behind an old way of operation. With what has come to surface on your career, leadership style, and formal title towards end of April and early May, you would look to further create new rules of the road. Saturn, your ruler, will be retrograde till October, and it will help you write the new rule book of your life. This is not an ordinary transit. As I said, Saturn comes in your sign only once in 29 years. It does add a lot of pressure and gives you the discipline to recreate a new life, but it also helps you create the new rules of your life. Where did you say yes? Where you should have said no? That would be a key thought process during Saturn retrograde starting from 23rd of May all the way to 10th of October. The new path of growth cannot be run on old rules and old boundaries. This would also be brought forth by need for balance between your personal life and professional. We need that rule book. After 11th of May, with the new moon infusing fresh, nurturing energy into your home, family, and place of living, you would be prompted to take care of your personal life and your physical self. This new moon, which is happening on 11th of May and would be in effect till end of month, aims to create comforts by investing in living space, beautiful furniture, spending time with parents and children, creating a safe environment for you to prosper, creating even comfortable working space at home, running a home business, investing in real estate or home. That would be the key focus of this beautiful new moon. Aquarius rising, Sun or Moon around 21 degree or 10th of February born Aquarius Sun would feel this new start the most. Though it would bring attention to family and personal life as well as place of living for all of you. And Uranus has been in your house of home and family since 2019, and it will continue to be there till 2026. Early degree Aquarius or Jan born would have already experienced its effects of wanting our own space. Volatility in personal life, shifts and sudden changes in family structure or place of living, even sudden urge to move, to set free, to change home, in some way fly the nest. And this new moon, this new start in your home and family will compel us to make sure that the shifts in personal and home life or place of living accommodate this search for more space and freedom. Psychologically, this also prompts us to create an identity far away from what our parents or our ancestors thought we should be. It is a psychological leaving the nest. We psychologically move out of a safety net in some ways. You're leaving the nest or redefining what your nest or your home is. This need for freedom can conflict with your old value system and your old rule book, and that's why that rule book needs to be rewritten. And that's the theme of 2021. This conflict between the new and the old of our life will dominate 2021. I covered this in much detail in your 2021 video, which I'll link in the description, so you can review that in case you need to prepare for the month end and June. As this conflict will grow stronger as we approach June, because the Saturn square Uranus aspect which I am describing will become exact on 14th of June. And we'll see this conflict between new and old playing out in both global events and our personal life. As a part of the identity or self-image change that Saturn is taking you through, we also have the nodes acting on bringing you forth as an individual and your individuality, and in a very positive fashion. They, in a very gentle way, are prompting you to stand individually and express yourself more fully. As a sign, you tend to always bring people together on equal footing. But in that, sometimes we get lost in a group. And sometimes we lose cultivating our own individual voice, displaying our own individual talents. So you are being prompted to bring your own individuality forward in some ways. There is nothing wrong in constructively sometimes focusing on the I versus the we. So in some ways, these transits are prompting you to stand alone, without your group of friends, supporters, or team. Not backing out from standing out in a crowd. It's the theme of the June solar eclipse for you. We are going to end the month where we might be prompted to maybe release a group, a part of your network, a part of your old belief system, friends group, or social group that is not part of your forward growth. Your individual talents, confidence, presence, creativity is being grown through leaps and bounds with the eclipses since mid of last year. And their aim is to make you more visible as an individual and your talents become much more prominently obvious. It's amping up your self-expression and your confidence in yourself. In May, through some chance encounters on 10th, 17th, 31st of May, you would find yourself amped up to not back down from being on the stage and showing your skills. These fated encounters, which can in some ways be described as lucky as well, put you on the stage, so as to speak. You have to keep in mind that the road to success with the positioning of the nodes this year is to not get lost in a group or in a group mentality or in a group activity as much as that might be your comfort zone or natural strength. Road to success isn't finding your unique voice, your own unique different voice, your own creative, professional, and self-expression linked uniqueness needs to be on the display. You would not follow the crowd, and that is the road to success. One of the most positive aspects which are happening this month apart from this is that Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is moving into your house of net worth and self-worth and assets. This expands the resources we make. It creates opportunity to make additional revenue assets, and it adds to the confidence, it adds to our skill sets. While we would only see a preview of this transit from 13th of May to 28th of July, you would see full benefit of Jupiter moving into your house of money, resources, assets, confidence in 2022. I spoke of it in the March video, which you can review to see how to make the best use of it in the preview period and then fully in 2022. I'll leave the link in the description, but know that it's going to help you open up certain opportunities to make additional revenue, add some lucrative assets, and it will open up your skill sets or make them more valuable. Aquarius, learning to be the center of attention is part of your learning curve. I know it doesn't come easy to you, you don't like to be on the spotlight, but the spotlight is on you. Letting the joy in is also part of your learning curve. So good luck for that, and I'll see you in the next video now. Thank you.